No, it doesn't really hurt. I feel the sensation, but it's not like pain, like how normally you would feel pain. In the beginning stages, you will feel pain for sure. How's it going, guys? That's one benefit, but it's not really about that either. It's just preparing your hands so they can withstand some damage if you ever have to hit anything bare knuckle. I'm not a fighter. I'm just a martial artist. I do this because I love it, but I've been training for 13 years. Of course, that's part of learning. Failing is part of learning. That's how you get better. Of course. Of course, I've experienced that, brother. Anybody that sticks long enough to martial arts will experience failure, mistakes, and frustration. That's part of the challenge. Keep going. Keep going. If you love it, keep going. Well, my Sifu's in his 50s, and he has been doing this since my age. So, Mr. Cure, don't project your ignorance on other people. Do your due diligent research, please. This comes with medicine and with a proper method. You don't even know what I'm doing. That's the funny part. Yeah, you, my friend, you have no idea what's even going on in your typing. No, but you lying in bed, Mr. Javi, whatever your weird name is, that is bullshito. Is any kind of herbal oil good for conditioning? That's a very broad aspect. I have a video, how to make your own liniment. If you want to check it out, I have some playlists. You can go ahead and check that out. But for beginning stages, like for example, this is a pillow. They call it a cotton pillow. Yeah, it's just a cotton bag. You fill it with certain material. In here is marble, small gravel marble. When you first start, you start with rice or beans. Yeah, chickpeas, mung beans, kidney beans. For that, it doesn't really require any kind of medicine, but you can still make your own basic medicine for basic bruising, inflammation, okay, kind of sprains or strains, okay, muscular tissue inflammation, soreness, things like that. The basics. Yeah, the basic herbal oil you will get is something with a mint, peppermint, spearmint for cooling, and something warm like cinnamon. Okay, maybe cayenne pepper. Those are very basic formulas. Again, I have some playlists on my channel. You can go check them out. You can make your own medicine. Very basic. Herbal liniment. And even how to start iron palm for the beginner. not getting some messages or comments, I mean. You have a lot of GMOs today, guys. Please focus on yourselves, guys. Get out of bed and do something with your life. I know you're trying to feel validation, but this is not the place. Yeah. This is a granite block. Yes, it's monkey fist. Thank you. Appreciate the likes, guys. Thank you. No technique, just pound away. Nope, that's not the right way. That's not the right way. That is the karate way. But that's why a lot of those guys, they have crumpled fingers, okay? If your fingers aren't straight, you have a big problem. Yep. Italy, how's it going? Hey, good morning, Anthony. How's it going, brother? This is the wrist. I don't watch anime, Yuri, and I don't name myself after other men. Yuri Boyka, please. Guys, get some help. Some of you guys need therapy. Blood clots like a mother. No, sir. I don't ever have any blood clots. No, we're not killing nerves either. We're building. Okay? We're actually building, guys. Yeah. What I mean by building, I mean we're building bio armor, which is what people call muscle fascia. That's what covers your nerves, your capillaries, your vessels. Okay, like a bubble. But people don't even know how to spell fascia, let alone what that means. I have not ever seen you work technique. Brother, Cloudmaster, I have a whole channel where I work fighting skills, okay? I'm sorry that you only tune into the lives. Please get some help, Elena. You have a lot of internal issues. Yes, you had to look that up, didn't you, Wyatt? There's about a 30-second delay. Yes, Jesse had the Sifu Zheng Yushan do this. That's why I tell people go look that up if you think this is fake. That's who I learned from as well. Mr. Marcel, you've never even hit bricks and you're talking about hit harder. Please understand what you're talking about first. Mr. Double Whammy, don't project your ignorance. I know you guys worship the Western medical system. Causes microfracture, that's just one part of it. As I said, it's not just your bones remodeling and getting thicker. There's a lot more to this process. Some of you guys need to go on and kick rocks, do some push-ups, take a nice brisk walk. Yeah, it is crazy. I'm not trying to kill the rock. This is a granite stone. Gunner, I'm not here to validate you and make you feel better. Okay? I'm sorry your mother didn't. But there's still time, maybe. Yeah. It's not really muscle condition. That's where I tell you it's fascia, fascia, which fascia is a web. It's a web that's interconnected throughout your whole body, from your big toe to the brain. And you can develop it because it'll cover your nerves, your organs, okay, the vital points. Well, people thought an experimental jab would cure them 5 years ago, so I don't ever underestimate the stupidity of humanity. Don't get the granite stone, brother. Please start lower. I have playlists on my channel where you can start iron palm training, but you need to go in process, in steps. Good morning. Thank you, Wyatt. Appreciate it. It is really funny, John. That's why I get a real laugh out of this sometimes. It's actually hilarious. I'm ruining someone's day by training. I started training at 20, which is already old in the martial realm. With the nerve damage, let's see. Thank you, John. I appreciate it, bro. Guys, if you want to start iron palm, I have a video how to start it without medicine. And then if you want to make basic medicine, I also have a video for that. You can check it out. Okay, for your bone bruising, okay, inflammation, sprains, okay, basic stuff. About seven to eight ingredients. But for this medicine, for the earth element or the stone, this is not even 15 herbs. This is over 20 herbs. It's a big formula. So that's why you can't just start out with the granite block. And then you need internal tinctures as well to clear your blood vessels. Okay, clear your blood vessels. Make sure the capillaries, your arteries, your vessels are all healthy. Check it out. Go on my channel. I have playlists already set up. Okay, you can check out the tab. Your hands look really soft. Did you just start smacking rocks? I don't know. You tell me, brother. You tell me if you can do this. Let's see. Yaka's been around for thousands of years. Good thing I'm not punching Mr. Name. Huh, you did this in Marine Corps. Interesting. I wonder where they got that method from. You should have feeling in your hands. If you don't have feeling in your hands, you're in a big conundrum. Big issues. People saying the hands are soft, but this is a granite stone. I would like to see you hit it. All you Tommy Tough Knuckle. Yeah, there are people hitting steel and wood, but how do you jump from wood to steel and you didn't hit anything like a rock or a stone or earth element. If we're dealing with 5 elements: fire, water, wood, metal, stone. 5 elements. Okay, you can't start hitting stones if you never hit wood. You can't go to steel shot pellets if you've never hit stone. Okay, there's a process. That's a good thing I know wrestling graveyard. It's a bad thing you're presumptuous. That's not a manly trait. That's the bad thing. The nerve damage is almost entirely in the top of my hands. See, that's not good. That is not good. Here's my hand. Okay, fingers are straight. Fully mobile. Yeah, I don't know what you mean GPG, but you creep me out. Seek therapy, please. I can't entertain parasites. Mr. Paulius, it's not very manly to be presumptuous. That's a feminine trait. That's why I feel like a person in a lot of pain. Yeah. The dummy is here to guard. Okay, he's watching my back. He's watching my 6. Thank you, I appreciate it. I'm in my 30s. I don't know what you mean my hands are soft. When you see people and they have calluses, okay, that's damage. That's not a functional arm or hand, I mean. Okay? Even to grip something, to open the hand, it hurts for them. That's a big issue. My hands are not swollen. This is not swollen. This is actually, it just got bigger. If it was swollen, this would hurt. As I'm pressing, see I'm pressing very hard, this would be, okay? This would hurt. The hands are not swollen, see? When I really press, there's no pain. There's feeling, which is good. Bruce Lee actually perished from what? A stroke. You will get heart damage if you don't do this correctly. The left hand is directly connected with your cardiovascular and lung meridian from traditional Chinese perspective. That is something you guys don't know. Do you kick the rock? No. I don't kick the rock. What are you suggesting me to start with? As I said, on my channel I have playlists. You can go check out the playlist. There's a beginner video how to start iron palm training. Okay? When you see someone's hand and it's already black and blue, those are dead nerves already. Dead vessels. Yeah, someone is making me do it. A higher power. Back in black. I left the Philippines when I was 17. Well, where are you now, John? I've never done a keto, but great on the presumptuous aspect of you. How feminine. Yeah, exactly. I can't fight, brother. Another presumptuous effeminate. You know, cause my shit almost. Oh, you live in Canada, brother. You can train all kinds of stuff. There's all kinds of gyms. I'm in Canada as well. Well, THC is a natural substance, so that's fine. We're not killing nerves, guys. That's other methods. People have their own methods, but I'm not killing any nerves. Oh, gotcha. Gotcha, brother. Well, John Yap, there's beginner level training that I have on my channel you can check out if you want to start iron palm training. What happens if you kill the nerves with conditioning? If you kill your nerves, you will have a detrimental quality of life. And potentially, it can be fatal years down the line. Especially if you don't keep the diet. If you smoke and you drink and you eat very oily foods, you'll have some kind of cardiovascular trauma. Maybe a stroke, maybe a heart attack, maybe heart failure. People that never even did conditioning are saying you need more force to punch harder. And you guys haven't even hit a wooden dummy yet. How embarrassing. My knuckles are fine. DJ, your name is Big Fluffy, bro. Just stick to that life. Mr. Adam, look at, is that your real display picture? How hideous, my goodness. Please, you never even did brick knuckle push-ups, guys. Embarrassing. Does it make you sense recognition developing layer of calluses? We're not developing layers of calluses. Not even muscle density, no. No, I don't do HGH. Although there is natural ways of getting IGF-1. And fasting with Qigong breathing exercises increases HGH and testosterone. Yeah, it's a plastic rock, Van. You got me. Or Vaughn. Are you planning on defending yourself rather than being offensive? I'm not being offensive. I'm just giving back the same energy people give me. I didn't know that was being offensive. Eat McDonald's or fast food, lots of growth hormone. Keezy fighting method. Yeah, they got a lot of that from Kung Fu, especially monkey boxing. Yeah, we know you have nothing going on, brother. They're like $5. What, this? You seen this at Home Depot? $5. Yeah. Plastic rock. Interesting. Yeah. Thank you, bro. Appreciate it. Yeah, my bones are breaking. You got me. Ow. Yeah, dude in the back is chilling. good for today. Mr. Chad was right on. Let's see. Thank you for the likes, everyone. Appreciate it. There is no ritual. There's only training. Hold on, let me see. Actually, go here. Yeah. What kind of martial art? I do various things, but mainly Kung Fu, but I've done boxing, kickboxing, Muay Thai, Jeet Kune Do, Sambo. Yeah. Yeah, but you guys are making it sound like some occult ritual starting. I know what you mean. Yeah, I found the loose screw, Jose, and I just tightened it. What's my favorite martial art? It's hard to say. How often do I condition? About 4 or 5 days out of the week. Again, guys, if you want to start Iron Palm training, I have playlists on my channel where you can start. Beginner level, of course, but you can also make your own medicine as well. I'm not here to justify or help you feel better, Mr. Ryan. Mr. EJ, do you even know how to meditate? That's the thing. I can't tell you how many hours or minutes because there's various methods. What I learned is one method from the Ho Chuen Monkey Fist School. Okay. For fight combat, it would have to be monkey boxing because that's where I got the conditioning from, even for the shins. Okay. So for combat, I did wrestling. I know some wrestling. I know Sambo, entry level BJJ. So again, people don't understand. I don't like to use the word street fight. I like to say altercation because it's different. Seldom do you find yourself saying, "Hey, you ready? Okay, let's go." No, somebody come up to you, headbutts you. Have you ever seen that? Have you ever even heard somebody get headbutted? It's a different thing. I prefer Southern Mantis. Southern Mantis is beautiful. That's actually what I wanted to do instead of Wing Chun. But I started with Wing Chun. But Southern Mantis is beautiful. I hope you have the conditioning though, because a lot of you guys use the wrist and the back fist, right? So you will go here and hammer fist as well, continuously. So if you don't have that, it's really useless, to be honest. And a lot of schools don't show you how to, especially in the West, they don't show you how to condition. They will not condition you. Glasgow, Scotland, you know about headbutts, Connor, exactly. It's very effective. That's what I can say. Somebody said about the Keezy method. They use this. This is from monkey boxing. Okay. This is from monkey boxing. This is just a baseball. Yeah. So it's very effective. You get a bungee cord and you're flying. Great for eye-hand coordination. My knuckles are fine. Yeah, Keezy. That's why I say the Keezy method. They use a lot of this. Even this in street defense. Back in the day, they'd have this. This is from monkey boxing. This technique is called monkey washes face. You go here, but here you can go all right here, 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 or you block. Right? Or you can go this way and hide some shots. You see UFC fighters, they'll cover up like this, but there's other ways to use it. Other ways to use it. I've trained jiu-jitsu, but I don't train jiu-jitsu. I understand the basics. I like Sambo more personally. Thank you, Connor. Appreciate it. Thank you guys for the likes. Fundamental of MMA come from different martial arts. Exactly. That's why I say people think MMA is just boxing, jiu-jitsu, Muay Thai, maybe wrestling. There's so much more to learning. We have such impatient people. Wushu. Nice. Have I ever trained any weapons? Yeah, I have. I have. Well, Damon, anybody can do this. It takes some time, but I'm telling you, in a week you'll notice your eye-hand coordination at an optimal level. So, but I've been doing this specifically for like 5-6 years. Yeah. Is that Star Wars kid? I don't know, kiddo. Tell me. Yeah, spinning elbow is one of my favorites. And there's variations, right? You have your from down to up, horizontal, right? At an angle. So there's a lot of options for the spinning elbow. Thank you guys, appreciate it. Can you show some kicks incorporated with the stick? No, this is not Arnis. Yeah, calf kicks. I prefer the oblique kick or the low side kick to the above the knee. John Jones used it, but before John Jones, people don't know, Anderson Silva introduced it. And that oblique kick comes from Wing Chun, or Kung Fu in general, before even Wing Chun. And there's various ways to use it. It's not just necessarily to the leg. You can actually use it for the sternum. You can actually grab the person's arms, if possible, to the face. To the face, sternum, or to the leg. That's right, Damon, that's right. 100%. I personally don't favor Taekwondo. I love the kicks, which is a great arsenal to have as a martial artist. But as just Taekwondo as a system, you'll hear them say that if they don't admit it, they're lying. But the only way Taekwondo will work is if there's distance, there's gap. And even then, there's always room for a mistake. I love Jet Li. He's my favorite actor, my martial art actor. Tony Jaa's better. Oh, that's your own opinion. But Jet Li actually did Kung Fu, not like other people that claim to do Kung Fu. I don't follow MMA, but damn, my favorite fighter. I can tell you rather who my favorite boxer is than my fighter, MMA fighter. Mauricio Ruffy, I'll check him out. MMA is more refined. There is a lot of unrefined hybrid Kung Fu styles, unfortunately. When you go back to complete systems that offered alchemy, inner alchemy, breathing Qigong exercises, heart and bone skills, fighting skills, grappling skills, clinching skills, those are hard to find. Canelo, he's not my favorite fighter. He had a good run on his performance enhancing journey, and then once he stopped taking it, he was already at a peak level. Well, Connor, there used to be almost no rules in MMA, right? Bare knuckle. That's why people laugh when I train the palm strike. But if you ever palm somebody in the nose, even here, the good spot here behind the ear, those are very, very dangerous. And you can check out Boss Rutan back in the day. He used to palm strike people. Yeah, I prefer one. I don't even watch that, but the highlights that I see in the guys, especially the Japanese strikers right now with the kickboxing, they're very, very, very high level. I believe Triple G beat him, to be honest. I do believe that. But again, such as boxing. Demetrius Johnson, man, if that guy was even welterweight, that would have been a huge problem. Yeah, Demetrius Johnson is up there for sure too. How old am I? I'm in my 30s, brother. I'm too old to get good. Well, it's a good thing I started in my 20s then. And I want to see what you do actually when I go to your channel, but there's nothing there. Better for even condition, can you still manage hurt yourself? Better for you, can I still manage to hurt myself? Of course. I'm not Superman. There's no steel man walking around. Mr. Giga Gaming, please stick to video games, kiddo. I thought I put this 18 and up. Trained since I was 13, but had him for 2 weeks until last week. That's good. There's never a late time to start. Okay, you can always better yourself. Always better yourself. Okay, let's do some not pad work. What am I saying? I'm from Canada. Canada. What do you mean improve my boxing? Anybody can improve anything. But what I like to see is if you can punch the bag heavy, the heavy bag bare knuckle. See my fist? It's all fine. No damage. You have to put on your wrist, your gloves, your wrist straps. Never forget that. Do I take protein? No, I only eat protein. Everybody has an opinion, and you know what they say about opinions. Are you supposed to push? Oh, for the teep, you use the ball of your foot. Okay? Use the front part of your foot. But again, there's various kinds of teeps. Again, it's not a one size fits all. Let me see if I can get a good angle. Hopefully you can see me. Okay. You have a regular teep for breaking rhythm or keeping them back. See, I'm using the ball of my foot. Then you have certain ones that dig in. I can't do it here because it's my big toe on the heavy bag. And you push it in like a spear, right in here. Very stabbing motion. Like I said, the basic teep. See? Then you have the stabbing. I don't want to sprain my big toe, but in someone's sternum, that'll be amazing. Exactly. This is not a heavy bag. I don't know what's wrong with people's minds today. Maybe too much mRNA. Everyone is. Okay. Let's do some Qigong to close up. I've been live for hour 36. Hi, how's it going? thank you guys for today. Appreciate the likes and the views. Check out my playlist. I have some beginner level instructions that you can follow. Iron palm training, how to condition your fists, your wrists, and your forearms. Let's see. Steven Seagal, thing about it is he's not a fighter, but people must remember he's over 6'4", 5, 6, and he knows body mechanics, how to throw somebody, use momentum. So while he may not be a fighter, right? If you roll up on him, a good palm strike from a 6'6" doodle, it'll re-scramble your brains. Anyway, guys, thank you so much. Have a great day.